Yo, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Carcharo. I am one of the co-hosts for Prehistoric Central, and today we're going to do another episode of the Carcharo Guide for Collecting Dinosaurs. And today we're going to do, we're going to get onto the figures this time. Actually, we're going to get onto physically with the figures. So, what's today's episode about? Well, it's about just making sure you put your figures somewhere, nice and safe, and at the same time we're going to do bits and pieces like how you're assembling your figures, what you're going to do with them, stuff like that. So let's just get straight into it.
We're going to start over here with my Jurassic Park kind of collection, and also Walking with Dinosaurs, Carcharo's down there. Because one, I want to show off this bad boy, and two, this was actually something that I had to deal with today. So you can see the big red Rex is huge. Now there's a problem here, basically, in that he was hard to fit. So what you want to do generally with your bigger figures is you want to put them off to either the side or the back, because then you can get your smaller figures in first. Because look, here's the Velociraptor there. He's under the kind of Rex, and here's the smaller Rex and the Lost World Stegosaurus. And notice that, obviously I said this just then, bigger figures go to the back. Some cases, not so good. Like the big 1:15 scale Tyrannosaurus by Collector. What I had to do here was actually took the base off. So if they have removable bases and you want to get some more figures on, take the base off, especially with this one. But his base is like, it's got screws anyway, so easy to take off. But what you do is, what I had to do here was I had to actually put his tail all the way back there. And what I did is that I just basically fitted all my figures around him. So that's what I kind of did. And this kind of also goes on to my next piece about figures. With figures, what you want to try and do is try and make a jigsaw out of them. Now you see here, there's a Scelidosaurus here, this Pliosaurus right here, he's curved a bit, so he fits around this one, and also he fits around this Stegosaurus right here. And then you've got this Torvosaurus here, he's grabbing onto this Paralotitan as it looks, because I fitted it in. You can see the Paralotitan's tail right there. And then, if you look back there, I don't know if you can see it properly, the Diplodocus's tail, here, there it is. Diplodocus's tail is peeking up from between the Carcharosaurus's tail and the Spinosaurus's tail. I'm sorry, it's a bit dark, but end of the day, yeah. But there you go, you can see that. So basically, and also the Spinosaurus tail curves around the Diplodocus right there. So you want to kind of put your figures together in sort of a jigsaw, even if you have a small collection. So basically, I've done the same with these Safari LTD figures. So you can see there, I've kind of put the curve. As you can see there, I've fed the Edmontosaurus's tail between the Griposaurus and the Carcharodontosaurus, and then I've also fed the tails of the Carcharodontosaurus and the Acrocanthosaurus over the arm of the Oviraptor. And yeah, that's what you do. You kind of feed the figures between each other, in stuff like that. Even the T-Rex's tail there is behind the trees, and this one's quite interesting. What I've done. The 2017 Diplodocus, his tail is whipped-like, so what I've done is I've actually fed the Dracorex's tail between his. So you can see that. So basically, all you're doing is trying to make your figures, basically just, fit in between each other. So if I was to do this with this Liopleurodon, let's take this little Liopleurodon, for example. If I was to feed, what I did, you can see there, I fed his tail and back flipper between the leg, and then I fed the flippers under the Kronosaurus's jaws, and actually could sit there. Right, so yeah, so then I can actually take the Sauropelta, who's getting attacked by the Utyrannus, and feed him there. So yeah, you can see there. Oh, hang on a sec, he's falling off. So no, he's not going to go there. Mission abort. But yeah, just feed your figures between each other and try and fit them together. Sometimes you might want a bit of space, but for now I'm not really bothered about the space. And just keep it nice and simple. Like, look, it's kind of even made a bit of a diorama here with this Mosasaur. So you've got the Thalmosodon here poking out, and you've got the Mosasaur here, and it's because they complement each other in their shape brilliantly and beautifully. So then they're able to jigsaw together, and therefore you've got a bit of space. Instead of them just being all out and all like not fixing together, just make it look nice. But I'll show you what you used to do with a smaller collection. So here I've got my Carnegie figures, and as you can see here, I've even done the like jigsawing puzzle bit here. So what it is just put the bigger figure at the back, like I said before, you put the bigger figures to the back. So you got the big Diplodocus. Then you've got your second. Then I've got my second largest, which is the Chimerosaurus. And then what I did is I was looking and I was like, the flippers of the flippers of the Chronosaurus can go in between there. You see there? So that's what you kind of do. You jigsawing pretty much. You can bring it forward or backwards, you know, however you want, you know, sort of. And then what I did is I fed the Cryolophosaurus's tail through, and that kind of adds a bit of excitement to it because it looks like the Chronosaurus is about to bite down on the Cryolophosaurus. But that's what you want to do because you've now got tons of space instead of them all being spread out and, you know, it's a bit of a pain, you know, stuff like that. Like, that's taking up more space. But if you do it this way, pretty much, if you do it this way, what you're doing is you're saving a lot of space, and that gives you more space to put more figures on. So it's like, yeah, if I just wanted to take another Carnegie figure, this isn't a Carnegie figure, but, you know, I've got this here now. I've got room, or I can put it here, or maybe even like this, you know, like that. Look, got more. I've fitted another figure on, and there's more, and, you know, there's still more room because I've jigsawed it into it. So yeah, pretty much like that. So yeah, I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. I do it with all my collections, except for kind of with the rebar stuff, like how I fed the Ceratosaurus's tail there, and the Acrocanthosaurus's neck pointing this way to me, and that's like complementing that. So I kind of done it with these figures here, the Papo figures, like how this is a really good example. How the Dimetrodon curves in a way, and so is the Carnotaurus, and then his tail can go over the top of this Dilophosaurus, and then these Velociraptors can feed in between the Tyrannosaurs, you know, stuff like that. And then this is another really good example, the 2015 Spinosaurus and Giganotosaurus. They feed, like, the Spinosaurus is curved, Giganotosaurus curves the other way, complement each other together. The Apatosaurus there is long, the Giganotosaurus there is long. Put them, like, jigsaw them two together, and then you've got just bits and pieces like that, and even a side chainer at the back there. But yeah, just find which figures kind of complement each other in the way that they're posed or positioned or whatever, or sculpted, and then just pop them together like a jigsaw. So that's how you save all the room, because look at that room there. That's enough for lots more figures, like if I do the same with them. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got a good look at my collections. So yeah, I hope this helped with people who are starting to buy figures. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.